Hey, we back again. Trust Coffee Klatch is now live. How we doing today? How's everybody doing out there? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
All
It's a
right.
Sunday. It's great.
We ready to go. Yeah, Sunday was great. Church was great.
Yep.
God is great. What else is great?
Life is good.
Life is good. Yeah, so Trust Coffee Klatch is back. We got some new and exciting, topics to go over, right?
Yeah.
So you want to kick it off?
I don't know. It may be exciting for some, but maybe not. It may bring back some. They may have to take it back a little bit. You know,
it might not be so exciting, but it's the truth, right?
Yep.
It's about
it's life.
That's all about. I guess that's what collection is all about. Just telling the truth. You know, that famous 4-letter word, life. What it's all about. So if I had to put a title to today's, today's episode, right?
Right.
It would be coffee. Can it help with chaos? Can coffee help with chaos? And I chose that because this week has been chaotic.
Yes.
It has been a lot chaotic.
Sorry we're going to take it back a little bit.
Take it back.
But as y'all come on in, y'all don't forget to say hello. Give us a wave. Give us some hearts. Give us some thumbs up. Something. Let us know you're in here, okay? And also, don't forget to share, tag, follow, okay? Also, if you're not getting our notifications when we're live, I know we've had a couple people mention that to us. Make sure that you go to the 3 dots on our page and click on the option that says, like, it'll tell you, like, you'll be able to, it'll tell you to get like notifications when we go live or when we post something. So just make sure you click on that. So this way you'll continue to get, our, alerts when we're going to go live, our posts and when we go live. Okay.
That's right.
Sorry.
So, hey, that was perfect. Take it back a little bit. So I'll take it back, right? So we are Trust Coffee Klatch, right?
Yep.
And what is trust?
The richest, uniquely satisfying taste.
And who do we trust?
Trust in God.
That's right. So going back to the chaos in coffee, right? So coffee helps me with the chaos.
It's helped me.
So this week, I think we both had, maybe the last couple of weeks, it's been pretty eventful, pretty chaotic. I know the viewers out there, they can probably share some of their stories on how chaotic their week is, right?
Yes.
But coffee helps me a lot through my chaos, and that's what I want to talk about today.
Yeah. It helped. It sure did help me this week. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. So let's talk about the mix on how, but look, let's talk about what chaos. So I had to look it up to make sure that I'm talking about the right thing, right?
Yes.
So the definition of chaos, right, is, there's a lot of definitions, but
Hey, Joseph, how are you?
Total lack of order or organization, and with that, there's some confusion. And I think that's what I had.
Oh gosh, we had a whole bunch of that today.
I think that's what I had.
Today too, but like we had definitely a whole bunch of that going on.
Absolutely. So let's recap. I'm gonna recap a little bit about my week. But I think at one point I told you, I said, man, I feel like a stay-at-home mom, because it's wash the clothes, it's go back and forth, it's which I think I'm already used to that. Like I'm not good at it. I don't think I'll ever be good at it, but I can handle that. But it's when you got the extra stuff, like for example, we had issues with our water heater.
Yes.
The Lord knows I'm no expert on water heaters. I can do a lot of things, but water heaters is probably not my forte, and leaking water all over the place and dealing with gas and plumbing is not something that I'm terribly good at, right? So to find somebody that we trust,
yes,
to come out and get that fixed up for us was a challenge within itself, right?
Oh, that's chaos in itself.
That's chaos, yeah.
Because you're confused. First of all, you don't know yourself what all that you really do need. So you're confused on, hey, are they telling me the truth? Is this really what I need? Is this not what I need? So like, just that.
Right.
Is chaotic, yeah.
So luckily, guess what we got? We got hot water. You need water to make the coffee. Ain't no way we're going to be without water, right?
Yes.
So yeah, luckily we got that resolved, but there's some homework behind it. There's some, you just got to get some trust, some people that you trust to come out
Right.
and knock it out for you. So luckily, we found somebody that we know well that came out and helped us out, took us out of that, that worrisome chaos that we were in, right?
Yep.
And let me see what else we had. So there was a lot of back and forth, but there was a lot of positive things, right? There was a lot of movement, a lot of things happening, a lot of good things happening, a lot of changes, a lot of things like that, which was all good, right?
Mm-hmm.
What else was chaotic? So we had a leak in our air conditioner was leaking
Right.
where it wasn't supposed to leak. Right?
Yes.
So chaos again, more coffee, more fuel. We need some fuel to get through those things, right? But luckily that one was something that was more in my scope, more in my, it was more my caliber, right? So I was able to, between Rob, shout out to my brother-in-law, Rob, well, he and I, we knocked that one. Yeah, we tag teamed that one. We knocked that one out. A couple of tries, but we knocked that.
Hey,
right?
that's all that matters.
So then, I have my truck is doing funny things, I got an old truck. It's probably about 10 years old. And it decides that it wants to play some tricks on me, right? One day it's like, I think you said it earlier. What you said something about it being like
I said it's like an old person, like when you get older and you wake up in the morning, you don't wake up and jump out of bed. Like it takes a little bit, it takes you a few minutes to walk and get all the, get yourself going, like getting the oil on your bones
and squeaking
yes.
and cracking
and then after a few minutes, then you're good to go.
After the warm up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my truck, but it was a little extra. It was a little extra this week, but I did find somebody that is going to take a look at it for me, and then hopefully we'll get that chaos resolved, and we'll scratch that one out the list, right?
Yeah.
But how does coffee help out with the chaos? So I'll give you the first one, right? So like, if I don't get enough sleep, no matter what the chaos is, that first sip of coffee is it's gonna help me overcome that chaos.
Yes, like that definitely. I don't know. For me, it just, if I have my cup of coffee when I get up, and again with my worship, with my praying, then I guess it helps me for the rest of my day. So any chaos that comes to me, I just, I deal with it with a smile. I don't let it, take over my day. I don't let it mess up my day. I just like, hey, you know what? Here's the cards that were dealt to me today. So how are we going to get through it? What's the plan? Like, you got to get through it. So sitting there and dwelling on
that's right.
So over the sip of coffee, like that just, now if I didn't have my coffee, then it'd be like, man, my morning was bad because I didn't have my coffee. I didn't have this, like it just, everything is just bad. So, and I say everything is bad. No, it's not bad. It's just, that's just part of my day. Like you gotta have your coffee because.
Right.
Here you go.
Uh-oh.
So,
we'll hand this right over.
Sorry, we're handing it to our Bree over here helping us out.
Technical director back there.
Yes. But yeah, so the coffee definitely, like, it helps. And even like this week, we had a day where we were like, just a cup of coffee would just help us.
Yeah.
And we did. We had a cup of coffee. Like, it just calms you, I feel. Like,
yeah.
You just, because it's, I don't know, like, it's just like, it makes you like be still, like, hey, let's just take a little bit. Let's just, because you want to enjoy the cup of coffee.
That's right.
So
check this out. We had a day, I think it was yesterday, that we had our days like totally mixed up. Like so mixed up. I tell you, so mixed up that I was preparing to watch the wrong boxing match. I was trying to watch a boxing match that wasn't going to happen till July the 20th. Yeah, so I would have had my Mike Tyson shirt on for no reason. Because it's not going to happen till
Watching
July.
Ryan Garcia.
Watching Ryan Garcia, right? That was backwards. Can you do me a favor and bring the coffee, please? So yeah, I mean, we had the wrong, and to top it off, we were getting ready to go to a birthday party. I had the wrong day. She corrected me and said, it's not Saturday, it's Sunday. And then she looked it up. It wasn't even this Sunday.
It was next Sunday.
Next Sunday. So we had it. I mean, it was.
We were all messed up. So and then yesterday was the day they were fixing the water heater to completion. So like that was unexpected. We had an appointment and then we're like, okay, we got to hurry up. Or he was trying to hurry up so that we can get to this birthday party. Yeah. And I was like, no, it's tomorrow, which we had a lot of things on our list for today as well. And then we look at it and it's not even today. Yeah. It was like, what in the world? We were lost. All weekend.
The magic has arrived.
Yes, you guys. Hey, so do y'all have y'all's coffee? I hope y'all have y'all's coffee, cold coffee, or y'all's chai tea or tea beverage. Or yes. Whatever your favorite is, y'all come on in. Let us know what y'all are having.
Look at that.
What did you fix today?
Thank you so much. First of all, thank you so much to my daughter, Brianna. Brianna's just so awesome. Thank you to Arian for watching out and helping us out. Thank you to everybody.
I took a drink first. So I'm sorry. It smells so good. Sorry.
While I'm doing the talking,
I was taking a sip.
I tell you what, this is what. If I were to be the one taking that sip, I would have got an earful. But let's go ahead and let's try it again. And then I'll answer your question about what coffee is today.
Hey, we just had bubbles.
Huh?
We had bubbles come up. I don't know what that was.
Oh, that happens from time to time.
This is good. Whatever this is. Really, really good.
This is super, super good.
What is this?
Let me take another sip.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
You know when you make that little noise,
Yeah, who does that? Do y'all do that too? When y'all take your sip of coffee and y'all slurp it?
My dad he was notorious for that. Like,
he was.
He let the world know that he was
drinking coffee. Yeah. Yeah, he was. Oh, God. You guys, this is good. Really, really good.
So this is a coffee that we'll talk about later on, but it's café de olla.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's not the traditional café de olla like we're used to, because we've had café de olla like with piloncillo and
yes.
And but this one is actually the cinnamon.
There's a bubble, you see?
Yeah, the cinnamon and whatever else, but this also has brown sugar.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, it's good.
So
it's really, really good.
Super good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so chaos is everywhere, right? But yeah, we overcome some things this week. More chaos to come. But like you said, with coffee, coffee for me helps me think through the process, right, of the chaos, and then prepares me to go tackle it, right? So every time but the beautiful part about it is I always think of, like, I never say I got a problem. I have an opportunity.
Right.
So I go and tackle that opportunity, but first it starts with coffee.
Yes, it has to. It has to start with coffee.
It's got to. Like, if you don't start your day with coffee, I don't know how you start your day.
I don't know. That I couldn't do it. I don't know. Well, I could, but it wouldn't be very easy.
Yeah, I'm with you.
It would be tough.
Let me give this a sip of it. This is some.
It's really, really good.
Yeah.
Like, and you taste the brown sugar, and it's weird because the brown sugar is not a heavy taste, but you can taste it.
Right. I was thinking this café de olla is so good with this weather. A little bit cooler weather, but the weather is chaotic too. This Texas weather.
That's probably what had us chaotic too.
It might have been. It might have been.
I don't know.
This weather is just like, okay, it's cold, it's hot, it's windy.
Yes.
It's raining. It's
you don't know how to wake up.
Then the allergies kick in.
Yeah. On top, the allergies were that was another thing. Like the beginning of the week was horrible. Like I had a headache that would not go away till I realized it was allergies, because I don't deal with allergies like that. So I took Tylenol. Like, I'm like, what in the world? This headache is just not going away. And I said, let me take an allergy medicine, and it worked. So
yeah, absolutely.
I made sure I took it every day after that.
Yeah. So what is chaos? It's a total lack of order or organization, and it often creates some confusion, right?
Yes.
But
who else? Did anybody else have a chaotic week? I'm just curious, like, because even at work it was chaotic.
Oh yeah,
even at work, it was a lot going on. We were testing, like there was just a lot going on. Like it was a lot. Like I felt like one day was a whole week. I was like, what in the world?
Yeah.
Like it was chaotic everywhere.
So I think even one day this week, you even took a nap, right?
Yeah, I came home and
so chaotic, you napped.
I napped, and you guys, everybody knows I am not a nap person. I cannot do naps. I don't like taking naps. When I take a nap, typically, like my day is just over. Like I'm done for the day. And I feel like I waste time. I don't know. I'm just a hyper person. So I can't stay put. So I came home. I was like, my brain was fried. I was like, okay, I got a nap.
Yeah.
So.
And I'm 2 naps in this week. 2 or 3. So
3.
Yes, yeah, I think I'm 3, and
3.
I normally don't take a nap.
Yes.
I was a real big nap person. Then that season is over with, but now it's like 3 naps. It's like it had to have been chaotic for me to take 3 naps.
Eddie says yes. He's been at work since 1 a.m.
Man,
woo! How many cups of coffee have you had?
Yeah, if you ain't had none, get you some coffee.
Yes,
make it happen.
He's close to 24 hours.
Yeah, but Eddie, for those of you that don't know Eddie Martinez,
yeah.
Eddie, if you put some work in front of him, Eddie will work 23 out of the 24 hours.
Yes, he will.
Every day, all day. But man, keep it going, Ed. You're a strong man. Don't let the chaos get you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Hey, so let's see the opposite, right? Is there people that are chaos free? Does it exist to be chaos free? There's always something going on.
So I don't know that there is chaos free. I think you can there's times that you can choose to leave certain chaos experiences out of your day or life.
Right.
So sometimes it's unnecessary chaos that's created that you can choose to say, hey, that's not a chaos that I need or want to deal with.
Right.
So then you could be chaos free. The chaos is there, but you have a choice, right?
Right.
So, but then there's situations like our water heater. Well, that's something we have to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
It's not an option. It's not a choice. It's a necessity. So
it's not fun.
Right. And it's not fun. So, but it's something we have to deal with. So I think, I don't think there's a chaos free. I think it's just how you choose to deal with it.
Yeah. Like I mentioned earlier about it's not a problem. It's an opportunity.
Right.
But good golly. I know. You have 45 opportunities to tackle.
It's organized chaos, Joseph says. There you go. Yeah,
you got 45 opportunities. Well, that's a.
Hey, yeah. And that's what I said too. I think was it today or yesterday that I said, about chaos at work. It was like, hey, I had to, I organized my chaos. What chaos do I have to deal with? What chaos am I going to deal with?
True.
What chaos can I knock out?
Mm-hmm.
and what chaos is an opportunity. How am I going to switch it from chaos to,
Yeah.
make it
And
okay?
there's some things also like for me, there's some things that in my mind, like for those of you who know me, everybody thinks I stare in La La Land and stare up, but I'm a really deep thinker, right?
Right.
I think at different levels. As far as I always tell everybody, I don't think right now, I don't think in the minute, I don't think today, I don't think. Every time a thought comes in my mind, and I don't want to say I dwell on it, but I really, really I really, really process an in-depth thought for a lot of things. So, with saying that, sometimes I think something's going to be super chaotic because I've thought about it a while, and I'm like, man, chances are it's going to be like this, and it's going to be a lengthy operation, or it's going to be, and then when you go to do it, it's really not as chaotic as you think. So you kind of, people think,
you anticipate
it being chaotic, and it's really not,
Yeah.
Or somebody comes and just, bam, blesses you with something, and then the chaos is wiped out.
Right. Yeah. I guess it all goes back to choices,
That's
like
right.
how you deal with those things. But,
Yeah.
I'm the opposite. So I dissect the chaos, and then when I dissect it, then I deal with what I can control, and then I can't control the what ifs, so I just go with.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, we're just gonna see, and then if it's more chaos, then we'll deal with that. But if not, so I think it's all it's choices. So it's back to the organized chaos. Like, you gotta organize it.
Organized chaos. It won't go away, right? There's
Nope.
always going to be a challenge. There's always going to be an opportunity. But I believe that with Coffee and Jesus, bring the challenge, bring
That's
the
right.
opportunity.
Yep.
I knock it out.
That's right.
Or we'll knock it out, right?
Yep. And you can make that chaos. A lot of times it can be a negative chaos, but you can make that chaos a positive chaos,
That's right.
So,
That's right. So you mentioned work, right? So for those of you who don't know, Gloria works at a school. And that within itself is a challenge. Shout out to all the educators out there, all the people who work at the school, from police officers to the people that do the landscaping out there. A school is a school full of kids. When you got more than 10 kids in one location, you best believe there's going to be some chaos.
Yes.
Yeah. So kids create chaos, right? Kids, when you got small ones, young ones, old ones, or whatever, there's always a need. There's always kids are how do I say, they're a challenge, but they are also a sponge. They're in the stages of learning, at different ages of their life. So there's some chaos that I think that they don't intend to create, but it's there. But I guess it's, for me as a dad, some of that is rewarding, right? And I imagine you as a mom and as working in the school, sometimes it's rewarding as well.
It is, because so when I see, I guess, my outlook on the chaos within the students or the kids, I look at it as an opportunity to show or to help guide them through dealing with the chaos.
Yeah.
So if they create chaos and the adults around them partake in that chaos, then the chaos continues. There's no growth. They don't know how to deal with whatever the chaos may be. So if everything else is calm around them, or you show them how to work through these chaotic moments with choices that they make, or kind of guiding them the right way on how to deal with it, then I feel it just kind of shows them when other chaotic moments. So I look at it more as an opportunity, because the chaos is inevitable. You know, you're always you're gonna have it anywhere, kids or not kids. But yes, it's more difficult when you have a lot of kids around you. But I think it's an opportunity for those, you know, that the adults that are around to kind of.
Yeah, so I see Denise is asking a question. She says, "Is it chaos or is it the circumstance?" I think it's one of those case by case deals, right? It can be either one, right?
I think so. And I think like the chaos, like I was mentioning earlier, the chaos is more, you choose what chaos you deal with. So if you can choose that this chaos is something that you don't have to deal with, then that would be a circumstance.
Yeah.
Right? So so I think you choose to make it whatever you want.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You can make it more chaotic or.
So with chaos, you know, comes some stresses, right? But let me tell you what. So I think we've gotten a whole lot better at dealing with stresses and chaos. But that doesn't have to be us, right? I think anybody can overcome stress or you know, any challenges if you put your mind to it, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm not afraid of a good old challenge.
Nope.
And I expect some chaos here and there.
The way I say, and I tell my kids this all the time, my kids here at home, and I even tell the kids at school, but when there's a challenge that makes you uncomfortable or makes you feel like overwhelmed or stressed, right? Then I feel like that is growth. So like if you don't have those moments, then you're stagnant, then you're complacent, then there's no growth. So I always say, if I'm in an uncomfortable situation, I'm like, oh, I hate it. I know this is uncomfortable. I don't like to be in uncomfortable situations, but I'm like, okay, maybe this is something I need to go through so that I can be better at whatever, right? So dealing with them is never easy for anybody, but it's learning how to deal with them.
Yeah.
That makes it better when you have. I always say, look at the rainbow. You know, there's always a rainbow behind a cloud. So
yeah, and if you live in Texas, there's a rainbow of thunderstorms, snow, sleet, hail, all of that behind all in one day. That there's going to be
all in one day. And that's the chaos, right? You can go through so many things, but hey, there's that rainbow behind it.
So I'm gonna ask this question. So I've already said that it helps me, but how does coffee help you with stress? Does it help you with stress? Is there some science behind it? I think Victoria one day said that there was some scientific studies talking about how, or did I say it? I might say it.
I don't know. Victoria tells us a whole bunch of facts.
Yeah. But I believe there are some scientific studies that say that coffee is a stress reliever. We already know it's a stimulant, right? You know,
right.
The coffee and what have you that it has in it. It has this magical ingredients, right?
Yeah, for sure. So it does help me because it makes me like, it makes me pause, like, because I want to enjoy my coffee. So it makes me kind of slow down to enjoy my coffee. A lot of times when you're in chaos, you're just all over 100 miles an hour.
Right.
But when I drink my coffee, it's like, whoa. Like when you go to the grocery store on a Sunday.
Oh.
Okay. It's chaos there. But hey, you know what? Let's go stop and get us a coffee so we can enjoy something we love, enjoy our coffee while
we buy more coffee.
Yeah, while we're buying more coffee, right? But you know, it's something that we enjoy. So I think that it already has a happy place to begin with for us. So
yeah.
That in itself, to say, man, a cup of coffee, well, then that in itself is already like your woo sign already.
Yeah.
So
So we're gonna keep doing it for years and years and years to come, right? That our
yeah.
number one stress reliever is always gonna be coffee. But we try not. I don't know. Maybe as I get older, now that I'm 22, I don't. Not too many things stress me out too much. I'm more. I'm more. I'm mellow. I'm like a smooth cup of coffee.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm like.
Okay.
But let's
So,
change it up. Oh, go. I'm sorry.
no, go ahead.
No, so let's change it up again a bit, and then let's talk about you know, now that we relieved a little stress, talking about stress.
Right.
Let's talk about some happy stuff, right?
Okay.
Some the process of stress relieving. Let's talk about the places that we visited this week,
All
what
right.
coffees we drank, and yeah.
Okay.
So where did we visit? Because that kind of goes by what kind of along the lines of what you just said. So I'll kick it off, and you talk about Fridays.
Okay.
Right? So I actually visited 2 coffee shops,
Mm-hmm.
and us together we visited just one.
Right.
So Denise earlier in the week, shout out to Denise. She took me to a Mediterranean restaurant. And she bought me this amazing lunch of this I don't know what what it was called. It looked like a burrito, but it was not a burrito. It starts with an S. Denise, if you would help share that name with me. But it was really good. The food was really good. But in that restaurant, I think it's called Phoenicia. Yeah, cafe or something like that. Mm-hmm. But anyhow, in that restaurant, there's a small coffee shop, and then they have desserts. They have a lot of cool stuff, right? But I was hungry. I was so hungry that I passed on the coffee, and then I said, you know what? I have to make it a point to go back with you so we can try the coffee because mm-hmm. I was so close to. I even took a picture of it and everything. Denise was like, come on. Denise wanted to try the ice cream. So I figured Denise will grab ice cream, I'll grab a coffee. We clatching, right?
Right.
But I said, no, I was more hungry than it. But I will go back to that place, right? It was called the Phoenicia Coffee House.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's I guess it's Mediterranean coffee. I'm not sure, but I'm
so I wonder if it's a strong. I think
that Victoria has tried it, and she said that it wasn't something that she liked, but that some other people might.
Right.
But speaking of ice cream, I did try the ice cream, and they had one that was called coffee and cardamom. I want to say cardamom is a spice, right?
Okay.
But whatever that spice is, it was like heavy. You know how we always say that we don't like nutmeg.
Yes.
Because nutmeg is like, you can really...
Yeah, so you can taste nutmeg.
So it was like...
They have a whole grocery store next door.
Yeah, so it was heavy like that. But it was great ice cream.
Right.
It was super... But if you're not into that one spice, it'll probably kill it for you. Yeah. But it was neat.
Yeah.
Super neat. And so we visited that one. And then Friday, we went on a field trip with the fam.
Yes.
Right? Where did we go?
So we went, so Brianna, she goes to Webster often, and she found World Market last week.
A couple weeks ago.
A couple weeks ago. So she called me. I was at work. She's like, Mom, I'm so sorry, but I have to FaceTime you. So she FaceTimed me and showed me the wall full of coffee syrups, of coffee. Yeah. I was like, oh my God, Lizette. Like,
why?
Yeah, like, what in the world? So she's like, Mom, you gotta come. I'm gonna take y'all. So Friday, we went to World Market, and that place was amazing. So then we went there, and then I guess like across the way from there, driving there, we seen Black Rock. Was it Black Rock? Black Rock Coffee.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, we should try this place. We've never been there. So we went and we tried it. And You got the Mexican mocha.
The Mexican mocha.
I got the truffle caramel. I think it was truffle.
Yeah.
Caramel.
I got the blended. What did you get?
I got iced.
Iced, yeah.
Yes. And mine was good.
That Mexican
mocha. But the Mexican mocha, like,
that Mexican mocha was
amazing. Amazing. Like, it was really, really good. Like,
man, you couldn't put no more Mexican in that mocha or mocha in that Mexican. Whatever.
Yeah, it was
mocha in this
good.
Mexican. Man, that stuff was good.
It was good. Like, I was like, man, I should have got that. And I was thinking about getting it, and I was like, no, because, you know, I like caramel. And so I said, well, I'm going to try this other one, the truffle. And then I regretted it after I tasted his. I was like, oh God, I wish I would have gotten his. It was so good. So good.
It was so good.
So yeah, so we tried Black Rock Coffee. Mm-hmm. Can't wait to go back. It was definitely good.
Yeah.
We got a sticker from there too. So I don't know if we've ever mentioned about stickers.
Oh yeah, we might have. But we need to take a picture of my refrigerator.
Fridge, yeah. So we anywhere we go, we collect stickers from everywhere that we've gone.
Right.
And so in the fridge, in the garage, David puts all the stickers of everywhere that we've gone. They're all over the fridge. And I think the front is like almost filled. So,
so the front, so it lacks a few spots on the bottom. And now we're going to the side. And you know, people give me different stickers, and it's not just places that we go, but my kids ask me, hey, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when that refrigerator doesn't work anymore? I'm gonna rip the doors off and hang them on the wall because I'm gonna keep my stickers.
Hey, so Victoria says there's a World Market in Stafford. Victoria, I've never seen it. I like, and I don't know that Brianna. I don't know. I think she was just around. I said, let me go in there. She did not think she was walking into that kind of store. Her vision of that store was completely different. So yeah, so we don't have to drive to Webster now, we know.
Yeah, I think I knew it was there, but I think looking at it from the front, you don't know what's in store. You don't know what it has. So I like said, I'm gonna go to World Market, you know, because I want to. It wasn't really never, but when you go see the snacks and the drinks that they have,
I mean, even the household stuff, I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. Like yeah. So
Justin says he passed a Black Rock on the way to his parents.
Definitely stop.
You gotta stop. That's
it is
right.
So good. So good. Mexican mocha is what we tried.
So I know they have one, I think, either in Katy or that area as well, too. Well, it's a franchise, right? They got a bunch of them.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but we liked it. It was good. So y'all definitely have to try it.
Yeah.
So
the whole field trip on Friday. So, you know, I like to tell a story. I'm a big storyteller. So we're cruising.
No, he's not.
Yeah, we're cruising, right? We're cruising and we're talking and we're going to World Market, right?
Right.
And keep in mind, you know, we waited to the afternoon till everybody got off of work and things like that. And so we beat the traffic over there, but it was still later. So we got there maybe an hour before closing time.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it was an hour.
So then we get there and then she's like, hey, there's a bookstore, a Christian bookstore that's right here in the same shopping center that I want you to see. So we squeezed it in, right? We were like, okay, well, we got so many minutes here at World Market. Then we're going to jump over.
Yeah, we had 30 minutes in World Market.
So we're going to jump over to Mardell's, right?
Yeah.
But before then, we had seen Black Rock. So we said, hey, let's go to World Market. Then we'll jump to Black Rock.
Yeah.
And then we were going to pick up Janae at her job. You know, Janae works at Dick's, right?
Right. Sporting Goods.
Yeah. So we went World Market. We went World Market, Black Rock. No. We looked up the time. Oh, that's right.
That Black Rock closed because we're like, okay, so we have an hour for both stores. What time does Black Rock close? They close at 9. So we're like, no. So we're going to go to both stores. So we have 30 minutes and 30 minutes. And then we'll go to Black Rock. And then we'll go to Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yeah. So we went World Market, Mardell's, Black Rock, Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yes.
And we squeezed in Fat Shack.
It was chaotic, guys.
Yeah, it was chaotic.
But it was good. We all had fun. We were talking about how yet it was so simple. Like it was nothing like fancy or anything. It was so simple, but yet we had a good time just pretty much conversating and like looking at everything. And I mean, just being with each other. We were
collecting and we didn't even know it.
Were.
We didn't even know it. Collecting with the kids.
Yep. Sounds like fun. It was fun. That's what we talked about, like how a little of nothing is a lot of fun for us, and we're thankful. Excited, like we were thankful that even our kids think it's fun, and it was nothing. It was just going to places, for the first time. So it was fun. We had a good evening.
So thank you, Bree. Thanks, Bree, once again for exposing us to that. Her and Janae and
it was fun. World Market Week, they had so many options. Oh my gosh, we'll
be back.
For sure we're going back.
I actually brought them with me.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so look, we tried the I guess I want to call it the house brand, right? So this is the World Market Texas Turtle. Really good stuff. Now this one is a super light roast, right?
Yeah.
It's super, super light. But so I'm used to like a light roast, the beans being a little lighter. These beans were a little darker, but when we brewed it, it didn't look that light.
Right.
But when you tasted it, it was light. On the lighter side.
Yeah. It had a good flavor, but it was light.
So then we did. This is the one that we're drinking now, Café de Olla, and this is also from World Market, and this is from La Monarca Bakery. Wherever La Monarca Bakery is. But so
I chose one, he chose one. Let me see. So this one, I seen the bag. For one, the bag is just different. It stands out because every other one is like black or like has all these crazy colors. And this one was so simple, right? So I was like, let me see what this is. So I read it and I was like, it sounds pretty good. So you guys, y'all know me. I'm very detailed, so I look at everything, right? So immediately I noticed the butterfly up here in the corner, and I was like, La Monarca Bakery, okay. So then I read the back. It says 1% of the sales from the product go to our nonprofit partner, Eco Life Conservation, to protect and preserve the monarch butterfly. I was like, y'all know me. If it supports something, I'm all for it. So I was like, oh man, we got to get this. Like, I want this. And then on the side right here, it has like butterflies, and it says our values: kindness, generosity, gratitude, humility, and dedication. So when I read that, I was like, I ain't even looking at anything else. I don't care what the flavor is. It's going.
You're coming with me.
Yep. I was like, that's it. My decision has been made. So that's why I chose that coffee.
Yeah, and it's this one. This is the one.
Yes, and it's really good.
It's super awesome.
Yep.
And then this is the one that I
that's me in a nutshell, right?
This is the one that I chose from Partners Coffee Roasters. And I haven't ground it yet, but I will. But what caught me, and this is out of Brooklyn, New York, right? What caught me is the first one, right? So the tasting notes on this are peach, fresh cream, and vanilla. Doesn't that sound like some ice cream? And I love, like, peach is probably my favorite fruit.
Yeah.
And to find peach, I had never found peach notes in a coffee.
Yeah, that's different for sure.
I was the same way. I was like, this is the one that's coming with me.
And they had a lot of ones that were different in that brand. Like the notes in there, they had fruity notes and all of them, but they were very different. Like some that you don't really see.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
So I'm excited. I guess next Sunday we'll let you guys know how it was. But
and we found some Vietnamese instant coffee, which was pretty. It came in a bag. So that was interesting. And then we also found, so the coffee that we talked about last week, Cafe de Monde.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so I've only seen one can, and that's like the mustard yellow with the brown.
Yeah.
But they had like three different?
They have a French vanilla and another one. No, French roast.
Right.
French roast, yeah.
And so they had three, a light blue and a dark blue. Almost like a purplish color. Yeah. And I was like, oh, look at all these options. Remember David, I think, had mentioned it to us, but we had never seen it. And then when we seen it, it was like, oh, wow, this is cool. So
yeah. So needless to say, we're going to be back.
Yes.
And we're not going to drive all the way to Webster. We're going to hit all of them to see what
and then we found the other ones for the candy coffees. You know how we have the M&M and the Snickers. We found the Dove. And then
Dove
Milky Way. So those are definitely on our list too that we're gonna get. Yeah. So
and I just so happened to be at the grocery store, and I found this one. So I had to get this one. So Pete's coffee is something that we've drank before. Yes. It's really good coffee, but this one looked really interesting to me. And this is a limited edition or limited release honey almond. And go ahead. You're probably gonna say the same thing I am.
That one definitely had a unique flavor. Like you can taste the honey in this coffee.
Yeah.
Like people that like honey as a sweetener probably would like this coffee because the honey was very, very heavy in this coffee. You definitely could. It was almost like a tea with honey.
Yeah,
but
it was delicious.
Yeah, it was good. It was good, but it's definitely different.
Super, super delicious. And we also tried the Fast Track coffee, the one that we bought at
Fast Track coffee.
Where's that store that we went to? The fancy schmancy store.
When?
On Sugarland Highway 6.
Oh, that's right. Whole Foods.
Whole Foods. There you go.
The one that we got last week. Yeah.
So Fast Track out of Austin, Texas. We ground it up. We tried that.
I forgot about that.
That was super delicious coffee as well.
Well, we had chaos this week, so there was a lot going on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then one thing that we did that I mentioned last week is I put coffee in my overnight oats.
You put oh yes,
yeah.
And I tried that too. So overnight oats is a little rough for me. It didn't. Oaty. But it didn't taste bad at all. Like you can taste the coffee, but so that definitely was different.
Right.
But it was good. It had a good flavor. It was coffee flavor. It was neat.
I thought it was really good. It's something I never tried before, but it's definitely a good spin, right, on the overnight oats. We tried everything in overnight oats. And speaking of things that we tried.
Hey, Nina, how are you? How are the boys?
And, speaking of things that we tried, I know Victoria's already hinted around for us to talk about it.
You got to save the best for last.
That's right. So, what day was it? Was Tuesday?
Thursday.
Yeah. Thursday was National Go Bananas Day.
Yeah.
Hey, go bananas.
We were going bananas. Yeah. Yes, for sure.
Yeah, so it was National Banana Day, right? So we invited Victoria. She came over. Her and Denise came over, and Victoria jazzed up a banana pudding latte.
Yeah, it was literally banana pudding in a cup. It was amazing.
She really did her homework
and
on
it. She did her homework. She made this recipe on her own. I put the video up. Y'all can go in. Y'all see what she puts in if y'all want to try it. But it was awesome. It was so good. So good. I was like, oh my, I was walking around with milk mustache. And I was like, really? Y'all not going to tell me that I have a Because she's like, no, but drinking it from a straw is one thing, but you have to like get the full effect. You got to drink it from the cup. I was like, okay. So I did, and I was like, whoa, you definitely have to get the full effect on that. It was so good. So good.
National Banana Day. I feel like there's a, but look, before I go there, Victoria, thank you so much for doing that. That was awesome.
And it was fun.
Something that we enjoy. We still have a ton of bananas. We went to the store. I bought bananas. You bought bananas. Victoria brought her own.
Everybody brought bananas.
I went to the store and I bought a banana flavored. I bought banana almond milk. I went bananas.
Yes, he had everything that he could find that was bananas.
Hey, it was National Banana
Yes,
Day.
it was good.
But again, we're
still high from it.
We were clatching and we were having fun, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I had fun just watching.
Man, it was good. And then so we were like, hey, so she had that, and then it was, we started talking about the whipped coffee at the top or whatever. And I was like, well, heck, let's try it. Like, let's do it the opposite. So she's like, okay, well, I've never done it, but let's do it. So we just tried it out. And then that one was really good. I was like, wow. So both of them, she had the other one planned, and this one, she just helped me like put it together. We were like, let's just.
And I think we need to do that more often. We need to pay attention to what national. I think there should be a national clatching day.
There should be.
Yeah, so everybody be clatching on that day, because there's a day for everything.
There's a day for everything.
There's hot dog day, and there's go to lunch with your mom day. I mean, there's everything.
Everything. Every day is something.
But that reminds me of something. So that's also, this month is something special.
Yes.
This month is Autism
Awareness
Acceptance Month. I was going to say Autism Awareness, but I had to take a look at it, and it's Autism Acceptance Month. And today, I want to show this, because I thought it was
We don't know yet, Denise. We don't know where we're going to go yet.
I thought this was awesome.
Yeah, we're trying to get through the week.
Autism Acceptance Month, right? So today, our pastors at church, for those of you guys that don't know, our church really, really, really dedicates a lot of effort, time, staff, and different things for special needs. Special needs kids, right? Mm-hmm. So my pastor, he's really passionate about, making sure that they're included in things like that.
Right.
Which is, shout out to Pastor Derek. Great job with that, Pastor Lisa.
Yes.
But they made church for everybody, for Autism Acceptance Month, right? So I'll show it to you guys. And this is the church that we attend, right? Purpose Church. But check this out. Look at that, huh?
Isn't that neat?
Yeah. So next week, we're going to
Sunday
light it up blue.
Yes.
Light it up blue for Autism Acceptance Month, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so we had the pleasure of actually passing these things out this morning. So I was out there doing my thing. You see the way I folded it, right? So, I really did hand them out like this. But, so we had the pleasure of passing them out this morning. Did. And next week, Light It Up Blue Sunday. And I'm not going to lie, I messed that up a couple of times. I caught myself saying... Light It Up Sunday, and that's not something I want to say. I didn't mean to say, but yeah, Light It Up Blue.
I can ask Nina if we still have one in his size. We ran out of a lot of sizes, but I will definitely. I'll check to see if we can get him one.
I'm pretty sure. There's going to be quite a few folks that are going to be asking for them.
Yeah.
Because it
was like he ordered only 200 and
for the first 200
guests. Yeah. So, but I'll definitely ask, because I don't remember the sizes that we had now.
What I'm going to do is I'll wear mine to church, Sunday, but next Sunday when we go live, I'm going to wear it as well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that's pretty awesome. But yeah.
So yeah, that was that's.
I lost my notes.
Hey, I wonder if maybe we could do something like with blue sprinkles or something.
What are my notes?
With your what?
My notes.
Oh, they're right here.
Oh.
It was flying away.
Yeah, change my notes. See, chaos.
But I have, organized chaos, so I was a little organized for the chaos.
And I was about to go crazy. But so the only
and autism coffee, yeah.
Oh, that's
what I said. We can just like sprinkle like the autism colors.
So you can imagine like a coffee like this that goes for a good cause.
Yes.
How about a coffee that goes?
And so we already have a Trust Coffee.klatch autism awareness shirt.
Yeah.
So we can do.
Man, that's why we Klatch, because we come up with that's a great idea.
Yes, we're gonna do that. We're gonna. I gotta make. I have my shirt. You have. I gotta make you a shirt.
Make me one, yeah.
And then we'll make our coffee.
Yeah. So people think, hey, today he doesn't have his Trust Coffee shirt on, but I got my fitted. Yeah, Trust Coffee.klatch. Can't be without it.
Yep. Blue dessert and blue coffee. Yep.
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 I like that.
We're gonna do that.
So what else do we got?
I think. Oh, we still have to meet up with Letty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because we were supposed to try to do it yesterday, but with the chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and we will, but
yeah,
but with all the
or unexpected
delays.
Yes.
And then not only unexpected delays, but our planning to do stuff that's not until July.
Yeah, that doesn't help either.
Didn't help either.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So what else we got?
I don't know. What else do we have?
Hey, somebody look up real quick what the next National Day. How do you even look that up?
You just look it up. National Days in 2024.
National Day. I'm gonna look that up real quick.
Y'all give me do y'all know what the next National Day is for this week? I don't know.
Let me see.
Yes, we do. Kai and Alex coffee tasting. Yes. Earth Day is tomorrow. Okay.
All right. Where are we? This is
butterfly pea flower to make a blue foam. Oh. Okay, Victoria. Look. She said we can use butterfly pea flower to make a blue foam.
Hey, I'm not using no pea.
No,
no foam.
Like pea. Like a pea that you eat.
You didn't make that better.
Tomorrow's Jelly Bean Day. That's cool. Let's see. What else? Victoria, I want to know how to make that blue foam. That would be so cool. We can even drink it on Sunday with our shirts.
As long as you ain't got no pee.
On April 27th, ooh, it's Gummy Bear Day.
Oh, here we go right here. How did she find that so fast? But
Brianna, Brianna.
Brianna with her quick. Look, here we go. What where we at? We are on the 21st?
21st, yeah.
So they say that today is Spanish American War Day and also National Kindergarten Day. National Kindergarten Day, huh? How long ago were you in kindergarten?
Oh, it's been a long time.
A long time?
Yeah.
But let me tell the world what I think about kindergarten. Kindergarten was the best 3 years of my life. How about that? National Kindergarten Day. Let's see. You got Oklahoma Day. Earth Day's on Monday. Woo! Tuesday's Lover's Day. What? Oh, you got World Book Day.
It's actually purple, but when
look
it
at
hits
this one.
acid,
Look at this
it
one
turns
right here.
blue, and coffee is a scenic. So I'm thinking it would change. Oh, that's cool. Sorry, go ahead.
I can celebrate this one right here all day long. National Pig in a Blanket Day.
Okay.
How about that? Huh? That's something that I like.
Now you have to fix the oven.
Oh my God, that's
another thing, you guys. Oof. My oven messed up.
I left that one out. Oh, National Pretzel Day is on the 26th.
Oh, that's right. I was looking at pretzels for the teachers.
Oh, National Superhero Day is on the 28th.
What day is that?
That is on the 28th is a Sunday.
Sunday. Okay.
Yeah, but maybe we need to start mentioning these so we can
we can do something, and even do something like we did during the week for one of the national days.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
So I think that's all. That's all I got for this week. We're not gonna drag it out too much because we know people got a busy, chaotic work week next week, right? But yeah, let's. We always like to end with something inspiring, something positive, something that you can, I guess, feed off of and embrace it and use it and run with it.
So, I would say.
You say it. You say it, sister.
I would say, in the midst of your chaos, trust in the Lord and just know that it's everything happens for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
And choose to take the positive out of that chaos. Use it as an opportunity.
Yeah.
And leave the negative aside. Push it away.
That's right.
So, y'all have any chaos this week?
Share it with us. No, I'm just kidding. Don't share your chaos with me. If I can help you with it, I will. But
well, if you have to share and you need prayer, definitely let us know. Okay, but just choose your chaos wisely. Is it something that you don't have to deal with? It's just let it go. But if it's something that you have to deal with, then choose to go into that chaos with the positive mindset.
That's right. And just remember something that I always like to leave us off with. Jesus loves you.
And there's nothing you can do about it. Woo! We'll see you guys next Sunday at 7 p.m.
That's right.
Love you guys. We'll see y'all. Bye.